Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because a way of working with these absolute gorgeous brand new stamps from our lovely Julia, and hubby is here and he's got me a drink. Are you going to put it in? Thank you. Bless him, he's just about to go out. Anyway, so I have these beautiful stamps. So we've got Daisy Do and we've got Whimsical Flowers. They're absolutely beautiful. They are getting released. Well, this is actually going to go up on Tuesday. So Tuesday it is released today. So they are in the craft store. They are to go with the gorgeous garden tops, which I know all you guys absolutely love, because I absolutely love them, and oh, they're just amazing. So we are going to do some watercolouring today. So we're going to watercolour the flowers in. So I'm going to start off with the Whimsical, just double check, yeah, Whimsical Wildflowers. Is that what it's called? Or am I just, yeah, Whimsical Wildflowers. Look at the size of that stamp. Oh, it's so big, so big. I was expecting actually a sarky comment then from my husband when I said that, but hopefully, oh, no, I get sarky movements instead. Anyway, I'm using my VersaFine Clair because it is a waterproof stamp. And I'm just stamping onto some watercolour cardstock. So this watercolour cardstock is actually from The Works. I love it. It's one of my absolute favourite watercolour cardstocks to work with. It is super thick. It is just, the price is perfect for me. I mean, you're getting, let me just have a look. So you get 12 sheets. It's cold press, acid free, 300 GSM, and it's £3. And honestly, for me, it is just absolutely fantastic value. And it is one that I would definitely recommend, especially for, like, I'm such a beginner with watercolours. I really am. I love them. I still have no idea how they work properly. I have no idea how you know, how to paint properly with them. I love experimenting with them though, but you know, you don't need the most expensive things at all to create such beautiful art. But I just love how this paper holds the water. I love how it the colour moves on it when I need it to. So yeah, I just love it. So it is one that I would recommend you use. There is better ones out there, I do know that, and I've not tried them, and simply because from a price point of view, and just because of the type of watercolouring I do as well. So my watercolouring is done mainly for cards, and or for my sketchbooks or my art journals. So yeah, so that's what. Right, now I am stamping quite a few of these because I'm going to do a few and we're going to have a really nice time. So this video is going to, I am going to make cards with these, but this one is just going to be about having a play with our watercolours and seeing what we can achieve. And then I think we'll make a quick card in this video, but then I'm going to come back on and we're going to make another few things with the bits and pieces that we have watercoloured, because I think that would be nice. Now I'm going to have to get a second page, which is fine. I've just thingied that over, and we've got some fussy cutting, and I've just realised I haven't put my brace on or my glove. Well, that was a bit silly of me, wasn't it, guys? Because my hands actually starting to feel better, like really, like since I've been wearing the compression gloves and the brace. So when I'm not crafting, I wear my brace, and when I'm crafting I just wear the arthritis gloves that I just picked up off Amazon. They were quite cheap. I think I got 4 gloves for something like $8.99, and I absolutely love them. And my hand, like before, I couldn't press my thumb down. I should be, he did say actually to me that I need to stop using my thumb as much. So like for instance, when I'm holding a cup, I don't have a cup around, so instead of, well, I've got this one, so let's just move my, so I'm to hold my cup like that instead of like that. So it's because you're putting all the pressure into your hand instead of into your thumb. So I don't know if that's if that would be handy, so not to do. So I can do it like that because then I can take my thumb away, but you know, not like that because you're putting a lot of pressure into the thumb. So yeah, which I had started doing anyway, but if anyone ends up having like trouble with their hand and pain, it might be a useful thing for you guys, so I just thought I'd share that with you. And just things like other things that I do, he said that I'm already doing the right things, so which is really good. I just needed that little bit of extra support, so yeah, quite pleased with how quickly the pain is going down. Don't get me wrong, the pain is still there, but it is bearable and it is manageable, so I am happy. And I've just got ink all over my paper, but that's fine, we'll work around it. So I've got ink somewhere, there it is, so make sure I get rid of that. So I'm using my Slim that I have. This came from Samantha K, and a really good price actually. So I think you got, I don't know actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think there's 7 in the pack for £10, which I just think is fab. Eventually I'm going to go back on and buy some more, but I think Be Crafty have some as well, and I'm trying to think of the other people. I've seen like quite a few. Right, that one doesn't look as though it's stamped as nice, so I'm just going to stamp another one and then just get that in between that. There we go, because we do not want to waste any paper. Much better. Okay, so then we've got these little ones. Also, the good thing about doing watercolouring as well is, oh, do you know what, take your stamp to, yeah, there we go, we've got it all over. The good thing about watercolouring is it is really quick. Well, I thought it was a really quick way until I actually did it properly, but it can be a quick way in which to colour. So if you're just wanting to do a really quick project, this is definitely the way to go. So what I'm doing is I want quite a few leaves, and it's okay if they don't, we can fill them in. You know that the stamps work, and it really is just me, the way that I'm stamping. So I'm going to put them all down the edge here. Right, I know I'm not meant to do this, but it's going to be so much quicker. Oh, look. But yeah, and then I'm going to have so much fun fussy cutting. I love my fussy cutting. So I'm hoping that these samples will be on the craft store. So if you've seen the show, hopefully you will have already seen the samples that I have made, because I'm hoping to get to the post office today to get them sent. But yeah, like I said, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, but they do go with the garden tots, which I was going to get out, but I've got lots of videos of the garden tots, so I thought these are so pretty and they just deserve to be, you know, to have videos of their own. So that's what we're doing. Right, okay, so I'm just going to continue. I want to fill up this page. Oh, look at that terrible printing. I should have put this on a smaller block, but never mind. Okay. So just fill in all of that empty space, because, you know, we don't, like I said, I don't want to waste any of my paper. I like to use all of it if we can. Okay, we can definitely get one more in there. Right, okay. So that is that. So let's wipe that clean. I'm just going to pop that back on there like so. Pop that away because I don't need my shim anymore, as I think we've got lots of goodies to play with, haven't we? Where's my, look at that, I've got it all over my mat, and if I don't clean that up, that's going to go everywhere. Right, okay, so let me get some watercolours out now. Do I want to use my watercolour pens, or do I want to use my actual paints? Oh, decision, guys. I think my paints. Let's do my paints. Right, I'm going to just take this one off here and let that dry, because it does take just a little longer for it to dry. I've got something on my hand and it's just gone all over that sheet. I'm assuming something's leaked. Oh well. Oh well, it don't matter. So I'm going to activate all of my my paints. So just to activate them, we're just going to put water on. I'm just putting water on those ones as well. I've just got a bottle here with some fresh water in, and we're just going to start colouring. So I'm going to do a couple with you, and then from there I think what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to colour this one in blue. Yeah, and I think from there we're going to put this on speed up. So, because I think you don't need to, I mean, I think sometimes it's nice to watch them all be done. But I think it's also nice to have some music over the top. I mean, it's going to be the same music as I normally use, unfortunately. The reason why I use the music that I use is because it's not copyrighted, and I've pieced it together. I keep getting claims opened up against me for copyright. I always win them because it's the same music I play all the time, so yeah, but that's why I don't really change it, and I always have the same Christmas songs as well. Oh well. Okay, so just bringing in some darker shades like so. So just bringing in darker shades, all you're doing is you're just putting in another layer, oh, that's what I found, of the watercolour just over the top. It just absolutely, there's just something really therapeutic about using watercolours. I highly suggest it. I mean, that just looks beautiful. Now I want a little bit darker, so I'm just going to mix a couple of blues together. And we're just going to paint in here, so get this bit coloured, and I find it so much more relaxing, and yeah, just like I just want to zone out when I do watercolouring. There's just something, like I said, there's something quite magical about it. It's just lovely. And then I'm going to put it a bit of darker. So just like so, I'm liking that. And then I'm going to take some more blue and make that even darker. And then we're going to come in and do these bits. So this is just a full blue flower. And what's really good about it is I've gone over the lines there, but because it's watercolour, it's very forgiving. Which is one thing that I love about it as well. I don't have to be super careful. I mean, if you want it to be within the lines, then fair enough, but no, I don't want to be. So while that top bit's drying, let's go on to some green. So I've got some green here. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on like so, and then I'm just going to bring in a tiny little bit of yellow. So this is a trick that I've learned off our Julia. It just brings in, makes that green really pop. So I'm going to just put in some yellow on these like so, and then come in with that green again and just go over the top and work down. I just love that. But yeah, it's something that I learned off our lovely Julia. She adds yellows. She does different colours for different, like, so she mixes all the colours together. I just think they look absolutely fab. So I'm sort of watching her and slowly learning a lot from her, actually. So if you want to learn a bit more about watercolours, she definitely knows what she's talking about. She knows about her colours and how to mix them and the shades, the tones. So, oh, that looks gorgeous. Right, okay. So the last thing I want to do is I just want to come in and colour in those. No, I am just using what's on my palette, really, just to use it up. I like to have my palette quite clean. So it's, yeah, it's getting to the point now, every time I open this palette, that I just want to wipe it all off. But I mean, your watercolours will last forever, so I think I'll probably end up wiping it all off at the end of this, but I'm going to use what's on it, and I know that's a waste, but I don't know, I just like something about opening it up and having a nice bright clean. Yeah, how gorgeous is that? And that has took us very little time. Right, I'm going to do this one. I know I said I was going to go off camera and do, but let's do this one. So we're going to come in with this purple. I'm going to colour this one in. So I'm just going to colour it all in this colour first, like so. And then we're just gonna like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just add some of this little darker pink to it just to make it a bit darker, and then we're just gonna sort of start adding in some, yeah, like shaded areas. So just like this, and just letting the water do its thing, because it will spread out because it's still quite damp. So yeah, it just, oh, I just love it. Do you know what, I'm going to go in here, but nothing, like I said, nothing fancy. We're just having a play, but it is definitely a quick way to colour in if yeah, if you're wanting. I'm loving this green, so let's do this green. It's more like I want to say like a turquoisey tealy colour green. It's one of my favourites. So again, just going to colour these in, being careful. But like I say, if I go over the lines, I am not worried, because I just think it adds to the effect as well. So just like that, let's bring a bit of this yellow in, because why not? I mean, look at it there. Doesn't that just look amazing? So, and then bringing that in and just bringing a bit down there. So there we have it. Right, so what I'm going to do is I will put you on speed up with some music. I'm going to have a drink of my drink, and yeah, well, I'm going to have a really nice time. And when it's done, I'll fussy cut it out. I will fussy cut out on camera, because I know you guys that like to see that, but it'll also be in the speed up bit. And then we're going to come back and we're going to make a really quick, easy card. So I hope you enjoyed the rest. Right, okay, so I am back. We've got all of them all nicely done. So I have this card base in my stash, and it's just it's a 6x6 one, and if you get a half circle and cut halfway through it and then fold it over, you'll get this. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like a Z fold card or something like that. So I thought we could use that. Now this is really going to be such a simple card that it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I've already decided. Now I have got the sentiment out. I'm going to use it just for you. However, I will use just for you if I find what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm just going to use my versifying clear for it. I'm going to be so brave. I'm going to stamp it straight onto my card, which is just awesome. Lady has decided to start snoring. There she is. So yeah, I do apologise. Anyway, I'm going to just grab some blue off my palette. And I just want to do like a really, this isn't watercolour paper at all. This is, yeah, because it's just cardstock, but that doesn't bother me. It never has, and it never will, because I just think, yeah, as long as we don't put loads of water on, she says, add in loads of water, we're good to go. But I just want a background, just like that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go with it. Right. Oh, see how gorgeous is that? Oh, that is lovely. Right. And do you know what? I've just seen that flower. I mean, how beautiful is that flower going to sit on there? Now, what else I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come in with a bigger brush. I need a bigger water pot though. Let me grab this find a bigger water pot. Oh, look at that, just right to the side of me, because I'm thinking I want to do the same on the background as well. So let's pop some water in there, because I think it's just going to look amazing. So I've just got some blue on my brush. I'm going to dip more water on it, and we're just going to go for it. So just like this. Can you hear Lady? Wow. Do you know what? On most of my videos now, she is snoring away. Oh, look at that. Now, to stop the warping, unfortunately you can't. But you can place it underneath some... Oh, I just love that. I love that. Let me dry. You can place it underneath some books. So if you place it under some heavy books, that will help your card. So it's the only downside to putting watercolour on just normal cardstock. So I'm just going to dry that off very quickly. I just want to show you how quick and easy it is just to make a card with very few supplies. Now I'm going to heat up the back, and then we're going to heat up the front, and that should straighten it out just enough so you can sort of see it straightening, like so. There we go. How awesome is that? See, doesn't that just look so much better? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my pen. Now please work, pen. I like you, pen. So if you work for me, I will love you forever. Right, I just have some scrap here. I used it in my live the other night and got stuff all over it, and I think I have, yeah, I think I might have ruined it. Yeah. Oh, Lady. She's supposed, you know, she's supposed to be a lady. Oh, actually, I think we're getting it back. Oh, please. Yay. It's working. I'm happy. I'm really happy. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to put like a fake edge, like stitch edge, just around here. Like so, because I want to show you as well, a lot of the time when I'm working with stamps, you'll find that I do really busy cards, especially with Julia's, because I love them that much that I want to put everything on the card. And sometimes I think you know, we need to just step back just a little bit and realize that you don't have to do loads and loads of things just to make a beautiful card. So that is what this card is about. I just want to show you can make a really nice quick card using very simple techniques and using a very limited tools. So all we've used is a black pen and some watercolors and our stamp, which, I mean, how amazing is that? And we're going to hopefully produce such a beautiful card. Now on this side I'm actually just going to do a squiggly border like so. There we go, and down like that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Right, and then what we're going to do is, I'm just thinking I want to stay with the blue. I mean, look at that on there. How beautiful is that? And then we've got these blue flowers that we've done, and I think if I just put one in the corner, oh, I love that. Do you know what? I really love that. I'm not even going to look at anything else for it because I just think that looks beautiful. The one thing that I do want to do though is I want to bring in some something around that edge. So we're going to use the leaf stamp, and I just want the edge done, so it's just for the inside, and I'm just going to put ink on the edge, and we're literally just going to add in our leaves just around the edge. And I know we've got that squiggly line in it, but that's all good. I just think, why can't we, you know, use what we have, utilize what we have, and just create something, you know, that is completely different. So I'm going to have them, and then what we can do, oh, I love that. Oh, sorry about that. That was really squeaky, wasn't it? That was very, very squeaky. Right, you lot move out the way. Okay, I want that one to come right up because I like the idea of that. And then, so as you can see, not really paint there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I really want to do that other side. So all I'm going to do is just turn the card inside out. Let me just wipe this so we don't get anything on the front, because we don't want to ruin our card in any way. And then we're going to continue that all the way around like so. And it's just that something else, that little something of interest, isn't it? There we go. Right, so loving that a lot. Oh, look at that. So if we put this right now, actually I think that might still be wet. We don't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come in. I was going to use a Copic, but I don't want to, because that's, yeah, just going to ruin them. Let's come in with a watercolour pen, and I'm just going to grab a green one, and we're just literally just going to add in just a little bit of the green, and let's see if we can just drag that out a little bit. Yeah, we can, just a little bit like so. So that's what I'm going to do around the edge of this. So I mean, you could just grab your watercolours actually for this. You don't need a pen at all. Oh, I like that. So again, just bringing it in. This really, the more water I bring on this card, the more it's going to end up. Yeah. So just, but I do think that extra colour is just what the card needs to bring that all together. And actually I have the same colour up there instead of using that pen. Let's use that colour off the palette. So I'm just going to go all the way around. Now I will place this under some books. The other thing that you can do, which will help, is actually get some nice sturdy cardstock and just stick it on the back of this. So I might do that to show you. So there is ways around it. Right, okay. So again, just, oh, how gorgeous is this? Right. Okay. And then we're just going to go all the way around like so. Right, like this. Keep going. Oh, how gorgeous is that frame? Wow. Do you know what, guys? I am so impressed. Do you know, I never have a plan at all when I craft, and I've had the question quite a lot actually, if, like, what do I do, like how do I plan my crafting? I honestly don't. The only thing I know that I'm doing is what I'm using. I have no idea what I'm going to do, what's going to come out of it. It literally is all like, yeah, I really just don't know. I just go, things just come to me as I craft, and it's, oh, yeah, it's like I have I'm trying to put my paintbrush on the end of here. I have so many different ideas. It's just, it is really, yeah, and I think I craft so fast because I'm trying to get those ideas out, and it's, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you know, I'm definitely one that believes that, oh, look at that, I feel like I want to do it around this bit as well. I think I might do, because I just think that looks amazing. So yeah, I'm one of those people that, you know, I will try anything, because I just believe that, you know, if you don't try, how are you going to know if you're going to like something? You're really not, at all. So my suggestion would be, just go for it, guys. Just do it. Life's too short not to do it. So yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I dyed my hair pink. Life's just way too short. Right, I'm not going to go all the way around on this one, because I quite like that white, the whiteness from that on there. But what we are going to do is we are going to come in with that green again, and we're going to colour these in, so that it's like the border matches. And I just love how I did the border first, like my squiggly my squiggly border, and then this is what we do. Now if I'd known I was going to put this much water on the card base, I would have made my card base out of watercolour cardstock. I honestly thought I was just going to do a quick wash, but it's turned out that I'm doing a lot more watercolouring on it, but you know what, my card will be fine, and like I say, once I've placed it under some heavy books, will definitely be fine. So I'm trying to limit the amount of water. I am using my glass mat as a palette, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. And then what I want to do is, so I want some of these splatters in this colour. There we go, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let me clean that off. Let me put my lid back on there, and very quickly let us grab the heat tool just so that we can dry that off nicely, and so it's not going to smudge. So I'm just going to go, yeah, I think we'll cover the back because it'll make the back look a lot nicer. Let's do that, and then you'll see how that just helps the card to go flat again. Because sometimes, you know, you don't expect to use as much water. Like, I was definitely not planning on using this much water, and I have done. So you can see that it is warped. However, like I said, put it under some books, it will be completely fine. But we are going to grab some really sturdy cardstock. So let me grab some out of my stash. So this cardstock is 300 GSM that I'm about to use. So here it is. And what I'm going to do is, oh, my trimmer's no longer in here because, yes, I've got some exciting stuff, which I can't say yet. But yeah, right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to grab my trimmer. Okay, I'm back. And I grabbed my thumb support as well while I was there. Right, so let's cut this down. So I know I'm going to cut this down to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and it should fit on the back quite nicely. And it does, so I'm going to stick that on there. So then this bit I'm going to cut down to 5 3/4, okay, by, so half of that, so that's a half, so by 3 7/8. Is that going to be right? No, it's not. 2 7/8 it should be, shouldn't it? Yeah, by 2 3/4. Okay, so that bit will go on there. So all I'm going to do, keep that because we can actually use that for our sentiment if we need to, is I'm going to grab my glue. There it is. Oh no, that's my old one, my new one, sorry. Let's grab my old one. And then we're just going to pop this glue on this card, and then we're going to just pop it on the back, and this is going to give us just that little bit more stability and help it as well. So press that down and helps it go flat. So it's just a little trick. So I mean, that's not as warped. And then when you watch, but you have to have like a sturdier card. So like I said, I can't remember if this is 250 or if it's a 300 GSM card, but I know that it's a really good weight. I want to say it's 300, but yeah. And then we're just going to stick that on there, and as you can see, the card lays a lot flatter. So just a little something for you there in case you do what I've just done. So then I'm going to stick this on here. We are going to raise it, so let's get my dimension. I still should be using my foam pads, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I want to use cardboard. I miss my cardboard. Right, okay, so let's have a look. So I need a bit down there. So you can sit on there. We need a bit here. Okay, so that can go there, and then let's just cut a little bit of that and a bit up here, like so. So there's that, and then we're going to glue that down. Okay. So there's that. Wow. Like, seriously, guys. Wow. And then I'm going to just sit this little blue guy in the corner here. And just like that. And then, now that I've done that, I'm just going to grab this sentiment. I'm going to have it popped up. So I was just going to stamp it on, as you remember. But I've actually got some card pieces here. And let's just stamp it on. I'm just going to do it a few times, because then I've got a few to go. Let's go over here. Although there's a lovely sentiment, it says friendship. I'm wondering whether to use that one now. Actually, I didn't say anything. So I have a Amazon Echo in my room. So yeah, she every now and again just lets me know that she's there. It actually telling me that I've got notifications. Where's the friendship one? Where are you? There it is. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm changing my mind. I know I've just stamped that, but I am changing my mind. And we're going to go with friendship, because that's just gorgeous. Now, always take your ink pad to the stamp, never the other way around. So don't do as I say, not as I do. Oh, look at that. Just going to do another one. That is gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love it. Okay. Wow. Oh, I didn't stamp that one very well, but that is gorgeous. So I think we're going to go with friendship. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fussy cut around it, which is something that if you watch my channel regularly, I do quite a lot of. I've just got a thing about fussy cut sentiments at the minute. I just think they look lovely, and fussy cut words. So yeah, so going all the way around. Oh, and Julie's actually made this so that it looks beautiful fussy cut out. Wow, I am impressed. I think some sentiments are just made to be fussy cut out, and I've got to say I think this is definitely one of them. Oh, look at that. Right, I'm going to just grab my, I shouldn't really, because I've used, let's do this. I've used my Versifying Colour. I should have used my Memento if I was going to colour the heart in, but yeah, it's all good. We have to have a red heart. Okay, so there's that. Let me just move them up there, and then what we're going to do is I'm just going to have that just there. And I'm just going to stick it on. I was going to raise it up, but actually I'm going to stick it on just so that it hangs off ever so slightly, like so. And there you have it, guys. That is my card. So how gorgeous! And then you just write your message there. Oh, I love that. I'm wondering whether to put "just for you" in the middle. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave. And look, I mean, that's made it so much straighter than what it was before. Really do hope that you've enjoyed this video and seeing me colour in the images. There's going to be a few more videos where we're going to create. I'm going to use all of these. We're going to have so much fun. So do keep an eye out for them. And there's probably maybe going to be another 2 videos. Could even be number 3. It depends on how many ideas I get, because at the minute my head is swimming. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you some inspiration. Do check out the description box. All links you need are there. Also a link to the craft store, where you'll be able to pick up these gorgeous brand new stamps if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. But until then, please do take care, everyone, and happy crafting. Bye.